So you guys like the Flamer Executioner that I posted for Halloween, but you would like something with a little bit more range? Well, I got you covered. Hi friends, I'm TTB, welcome back to Klein Engineering. Today's mech is the 95-ton Executioner, a very particular Klein assault mech that features not only jump jets and MASC for super fast sprinting, but we can also install a wide variety of weapon systems on this mech. Of course, since it's going to be a fast assault mech that is built on mobility, finding the right weapon combination is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but lucky for us, the ER small lasers are here to save the day and provide us with some nice pinpoint, close to mid-range firepower, and then we add a little bit of firepower with large pulse lasers on top for that extra longer range pinpoint burn. So I would say let's go ahead, check out the build in the mech lab, and then go into the training grounds and into a mission, see how it performs. Let's go! Alright guys, here we are in the mech lab. I'm gonna tell you how to build this mech in detail. The Omnipod sets that you guys are going to need are the Delta and the Alpha. And in my opinion, you should get the Delta first and then the Alpha next. As far as the CT is concerned, there are no other options that we could put in there. All of them have fixed armor slots. There is no component that can be added. So unfortunately, we can't add any armor to the CT of Executioners at this point in time. That's just the way it is until PGI gives us a different Omnipod set. The same story is true for the head Omnipod, nothing else we can do here, so we can ignore that as well. And the same is true for the legs, they are also locked. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem with the jump jets being locked for the Executioner. That means that unfortunately we can't do anything with these for Omnipods. So basically, any Executioner that you build will differentiate itself just only by the side torsos and the arms. Everything else is going to be the same always at this point in time. Let's start with the torsos. For the right torso, the Delta Omnipod set, you put in 2 large pulse lasers and 2 tons of ferro armor pods. That gets us to a nice 95 front armor. For the left torso, of course, MASC is in there. That stuff is, of course, locked in as well. That is one of the features of this mech. You can't remove that. We are using the Delta Omnipod for the left torso as well. 1 ER small laser, 1 double heatsink, and 2 tons of ferro armor pod. Then we are looking for the right arm. Into the right arm, once again, the Delta Omnipod, we are putting a total of 7 ER small lasers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1 ton of ferro armor pod. That gets us to a nice 102 armor on the arm and a nice 95 front armor on the side torso, by the way. The left arm gets the Alpha Omnipod, and we put in triple ER small lasers, a ferro armor pod, and 2 double heatsinks. And all of that together fills up almost every slot in the mech with the exception of this one slot right here, but there's really not much we can do. No other option that I can see at this point. We will have a nice Alpha Strike firepower, we will have jump capability, we will have a nice amount of speed for an assault mech, especially once you level speed up. We have jump capability, MASC, as I already mentioned, and 750 armor, which is, I would say, direwolf territory. So for an Executioner that runs an XL380 engine, that is very strong. That is very strong. This is a very beefy, tanky Executioner that has an extreme amount of firepower thanks to the MASC ER small lasers. Like the game, hate the game, that is just one of the most effective weapon systems right now. And as far as like effective damage and DPS per ton is concerned, nothing beats the ER small laser. Nothing. Which is fine. That's why you don't have insane range, right? Okay, well, let's talk about pilots. Any pilot that gets energy range is going to massively benefit from this, of course. And of course, then you want to make sure that you have the correct affinity set. If you want to run the Executioner for more than a couple of missions, I would definitely select the Executioner affinity next to Assault Mech's affinity. So somebody like Jaden, Ryuichi, definitely a good choice. Mia and Naomi, not so much because they only get heat management. Somebody like Alexander with energy range, though, will also be benefiting a lot from that. Well, let's take this mech into one of our missions, and first of all, of course, jump into the training simulator. What we've learned the last time when I did the one-shot direwolf build is that the mechs that you're seeing right here are going to be, unfortunately, just recruit level mechs, which means they have less health than mechs that you would see at the point in time when you're running something like an Executioner. So if you're going up against veteran or elite targets, you're going to do a little bit less damage, percentage based, or to put it the other way, they will survive more damage than what you think they would survive. So this recruit, for example, 20 damage is gonna kill it. If that was an elite level Locust, that thing would have probably lived through 2 shots. But gives us a nice idea of how this mech is gonna perform, especially on the heat area. One alpha strike gets us up to 30% heat. Once the large pulses are back, we are at 10%, so we can shoot again and be up at 40% or so heat. So not a problem here. As far as the alpha strike firepower is concerned, I mean, something like this Marauder will be definitely dead in 2 shots. For this Atlas, I think we're gonna need 2 shots on the recruit level. I think it's gonna eat 3 shots as an elite, but we can easily test that out. But I like how this mech feels. As far as weapon groups are concerned, I have a group for the ER smalls, I have a group for the large pulses, and then I also have a chain fire group, so in case we find anything flying around, you know, we can just easily laser this down with pinpoint accuracy, right? And if it's further away, you add in the large pulses, of course, as always, like so. Poof goes that particular weasel. Okay, so I would say nice pinpoint firepower. Of course, don't forget, guys, you're an Executioner. That means you have your jump jets, which allow you to pop-tart a little bit, jump around, have a nice time. And then also MASC can be really good. Let's say you're in cover. Yeah, you're behind this cover right now. You're getting ready to shoot, so you're already twisted in, push forward, you shoot, and you go back into cover again. And the only way you can achieve this is because you get this nice acceleration and deceleration with MASC, right? I mean, I can demonstrate this to you. This is me accelerating to full speed forward and then going to full speed backward. Watch this. Acceleration, full speed forward. We've reached it now, and now we go full speed backward. Yeah, we're halfway back to the tree, right? Let's start at the tree. I'm gonna start this with MASC now. Full speed forward, full speed backward. Okay, that was about 3 or 4 times as fast, which is of course the acceleration and deceleration value of the MASC system. Plus, so that gives you extra mobility. It doesn't really make us turn faster, I think. At least I'm not seeing it. Nah, it seems turning speed is the same, but acceleration, deceleration, and of course top speed, 97 now with MASC running. You can see MASC, by the way, the MASC usage with those blue lines for the screen right now. If it goes over 50%, they turn yellow or orange, and if they go over 75%, they turn red, and when they turn red, you gotta stop immediately. I would recommend stopping before that, because at 76, are we taking damage already? No. 80%? Probably 80%. When you start taking some leg damage, which is happening right now. So 70%, I would say, should be the cutoff value for you guys. Okay, let's take this thing into a mission and we'll see how it fares. Spoiler warning, if you haven't played through the story yet, I'm gonna choose a pretty late mission, so be warned, or just quickly turn off the sound if you just want to see the mech perform. Let's go. Here we are in mission, guys. Of course, like I said, a spoiler warning if you haven't finished the game yet. Any future video that I'm going to be doing, I will not be saying spoiler warning anymore, because the game has been out for 3 weeks now, so I'm just guessing most people have finished the game by now. So yeah, let's get in there and test out our mech. My guys, hold position as well as hold fire, so we can test what our mech does. Oh, I almost cockpit killed this guy right there. 2 shots, like we thought it would be. Let's get the helos down. Push the next target, which is going to be a Crusader. That was 1 shot on the CT, cooling down through the water, that's nice. Second shot. That's a very beefy Crusader, but like I said, all elite targets, so they will have more health. 93% of our mech remaining. This is not about whether we can finish the mission. Remember, this is designed for 500 tons. This is just about getting a feel for the mech and see how it performs. It's 1 shot on his CT. I missed it a little bit, but that's okay. Second shot. 3 shots on the CT, not bad. Those turrets are brutal, by the way. 4 AC2s per turret, that's 8 AC2s shooting at you. It's basically a dire with ultraviolet right there. Okay. So far so good. I mean, we just killed, what was that, 2 assaults and a heavy, plus a lot of other stuff. Sitting happy at 89% so far. Manticore tank, Pattern tank, these are all no slouches, all elite level. So we're getting through quite nicely. Just keep an eye, guys, on... Ow, that one hurt. SRM tank. Another SRM 40 carrier. He's actually carrying SRM 10s, which I believe is a vehicle special weapon because SRM 10 does not exist for mechs. So what we're gonna do now is try and push to the next group of mechs, see if we can achieve that, and if we can achieve that, then it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna call that a good result, what we have here. Battlemaster missed my shot a little bit. We have here Summoner. Standard build Summoner. Okay, let's see what we can do. With the shot of the CT. Took him down, nice. Need to cool down a little bit here. Another tower here. Vindicator and Banshee. Ooh. That is a lot of targets. Reflects on trying out the scan mode to try and see if we can steal the tower. That Battlemaster's evil. Oh, almost 2 shots. Got him. Okay, back into cover. I was trying to see if we can make him shoot into the corner here of the wall. By the way, that's a nice spot to demonstrate the go forward, shoot and go backwards standard tactics. Problem is just that the targets are a little bit too far away right now. But at least I can just demonstrate going behind the wall. Yeah, we're toasting quite a bit here. If he doesn't wobble there, he's dead. Got him. 72%. Is the Battlemaster coming? No, it's the Banshee. My eyes are crooked. Once again, we can recycle our weapons, cool down a little bit. Next shot will take him down. And back again. That's the Rifleman. We might be able to one-shot the rest of this Rifleman. Not quite. Too bad. Alright. Well, I would say that is more than successful. There's something awesome over there. And I hit his cockpit. Gently caressed it. It's going up a little bit though. Almost. Alright, somebody hand me a set of glasses that was a side torso. Alright. Well, we are open CT now, but we have taken out quite a bit of stuff. Like I said, remember, this is designed for a lot more mechs and a lot more tonnage. So, I'm happy with this so far. There's a charger coming in. See if we can get the charger now as well. There's also Black Knight coming in. I mean, my CT is not looking so well right now, so if they get close enough, they will just kill me. Maybe we can get the charger still before we die. Yes, okay, we got him. Holy crap, that's a lot of halos. Oh. This is probably going to be the end here.
Target destroyed. New target.
Ha! Cover fire, cover movement. Nice.
Black Knight.
Can we get the Black Knight? Alright!
New target.
And there's a demolisher! Holy shit! We die to him.
Jump jet.
No, he's looking at us, he was confused. Alright, well, I would say successful test. And hey, we didn't die against all of this that was thrown at us, elite difficulty enemies. I would say this mech is definitely built to withstand a lot of punishment. So try it out, let me know how the build goes for you. Well, there you have it, a super solid energy only executioner build that has quite a bit of armor for an executioner, still the same mobility, and brings a lot of firepower to the table. I think this is most likely the best executioner build that you can find in terms of a combination of all the factors coming in, especially with the damage, the pinpoint, and the extra armor, plus still pretty good cooling. So try it out. At this point, of course, I would like to say thank you so much to all my amazing supporters. You guys, I literally couldn't do this without them. And if you right there are not a supporter yet and would like to say thanks for the videos, please have a look at the video description. You will find links to my Patreon, my merch store, all the hardware that I'm currently using that you can get on Amazon, or of course, you can become a channel member or send super thanks right here on YouTube. Thank you.